See that house there? That was Piggy Wiley house. That's where everybody used to go. That man was cooking horses and every damn thing in there. What? But he dead now, so, you know, old Piggy Wiley.
He think he famous. This ain't your documentary, this for all. This all documentary.
Right, sir.
You cannot embrace what I'm about to teach if you don't understand that you have been planted. You didn't just come to be, you were planted. You bury the dead to get rid of the body, but you plant a seed so that it can go through a transformation of coming back up greater than it was when it went down.
We do so much running in the world, and you're just running all day that you literally can get disconnected from yourself and not really realize it. Sometimes just sitting and breathing is a real activity for me because we don't really realize how much we don't breathe. I personally have experienced so much in my life that I'm always in a space of just being braced for impact. Kind of keeps you in this kind of like, oh, brace for impact, what's about to happen? What's like something's wrong, you know, all of that kind of energy I have to work through myself and my anxieties. That's just a little piece of my kind of daily routine is to remember to breathe.
Them bitches hating undercover, feel like fuck them. Used to love me, now they hate me. I find it funny and amazing.
Cause I remember nights eating TV dinners, calling down. Killer big kid. Nights I wasn't sleeping. I tell them keep their head up. The way to keep my mama off. And do they best in school.
Stop hating. Don't do drugs.
Don't do, say no to drugs. You know I'm about to go and get loaded right quick. Everybody's trying to get loaded. Say west side, you know what it is?
Love,
man.
Real love.
This the life that I live, not the life that I chose. A lot of niggas went down. I'm still on the road. They ain't seen out the hood yet. Did everything I could yet. Jungle Yam in the woods yet. Put in work like I should yet.
Forget that nigga hating on me. Nobody never heard you, boy. Your chick say her pussy hard for you to be like murder charge. I don't want no problems, you got.
New Orleans breed real soldiers, man, and real survivors. And you can see the pain in their eyes.
How you feel, bro?
Man, I don't know how I'm feeling right now, dog.
How
I'm
you
feeling
feel,
blessed.
dog?
That's what I'm feeling.
You feeling blessed, bro?
I'm feeling blessed.
It's a fucking jungle and you better strap up your fucking boots and figure it out and survive. Everybody is in survival mode. Like I said, when you in survival mode, you lose all morality. All you know is that I got to get me and I got to protect me and I got to stay alive and make sure me and mine good. That's it. If I ain't got it, and I gotta take your shit, then that's just what it is. That's how you think, that's how you come in. That's the fucking jungle. You better do what you gotta do to survive. That's it. That's New Orleans, period.
New Orleans is no longer safe to live in. It is that simple and that stark. More than a day after Katrina hit, things should be getting better, but they have gotten worse. The scope of the devastation across 3 states became far clearer. A major breach in a levee overnight sent more water pouring into an already flooded city.
The police were traveling in packs. You tended to see them 6, 10, 12 cars, and they seemed to be moving together. And one police officer told us the reason why they were doing that was because, although we did not witness it personally, they told us they were running into some resistance, and so they were going to move together so that they could more efficiently work.
You could look at losing everything as the worst time of your life, or you could look at the water that came from Katrina as a cleanse, being baptized.
It's the only picture of my father.
How old was he on this picture, Ma?
Now that's a good question. How about that memory lane?
I tell people all the time about New Orleans being a city where people don't want to go outside of New Orleans.
There are people who live here
who haven't been to the French Quarter.
Who never been to the West Bank.
Everybody comes to New Orleans as tourists because they love the food and the quarter. They don't see the other side.
The real New Orleans.
They don't see the real New Orleans, and they don't see the poverty. And they do not have, until you've left New Orleans and gone to another state, you have no insight, no exposure to what you think is so great here.
Yeah. I think Katrina probably was the first time that a lot of people got out of the city.
Boy, the hood be lurking, boy. Lurking. Lurking.
Let's spend that money.
Yeah,
we can hit up the left and shoot out.
Third, you won't get a third. Come on, we finna go in the house, y'all. Go see what mom got in here. Joyce didn't cook. My mom cooked. Joyce don't know how to cook good. I put that on TV. They just be hating on my house.
Look, man, we grew up in this house.
Yo. That's where you grew up, right? That back room back there.
Exactly.
Sure did.
Exactly.
Yup.
And the house still in the family. My mom and them, my step-pa used to be in there, so every time they would start up, it boy to go down in this house.
They go down there, they run up there. I used to go in the ground, rubbing iron my clothes on them.
OG Pistol Pete, he done been through a lot in his life. I seen him survive and overcome so much as a person, as a man, as a human, overcoming his addiction to drugs, coke, whatever, in and out of jail, fighting for his freedom, fighting a murder case. Twice, actually.
I was in 91.
91.
Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee. I got 8 years for it, but that was cool.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Right now, it's fighting the pistol charge right now, you heard me? But it gonna be all good.
Oh, you just caught a pistol charge?
Yeah, I got a pistol charge. Yeah.
You know, back in the Jeep, Pete, he had to shank a nigga and jug a nigga up. And, you know, ended up killing him. You know, protecting himself.
Like, Pete mouth of the South, boy.
That nigga said nigga had a grumble.
Pete got the whole hood history, dog.
Direct with us, Pete. You gotta come direct with us.
As you talking.
Yeah, look, this is the kid area. We just built this up, y'all, for the kids. Right there. Yeah.
Seeing Pete turn his life around and try to be, you know, on some positivity, that's a hard thing to do when you are surrounded by, you know, nothing but that. Just going back and seeing all my people, I go back into my roots immediately. All of that energy comes rushing back to you in your physical body. Those experiences are embedded within your body. So it's literally like being possessed.
Keep God first, never give up. This ain't it. Fuck ahead or do you. Stay popping. Yeah. Fuck a whole fuck a nigga. Hashtag. We throwing shade if we can't get paid, by the way. Ooh. Money out.
Coach Lott. Remember, he was the defensive back coach with him. Yeah, Coach Lott.
It's all good.
Coach Lott was on the team.
My memory
He was on the team.
The shit you did back then, I never thought you got in the music. I thought you were gonna be on TV playing football.
I really was I was a good kid. I made great grades in school. All my friends were smart growing up. At some point, we moved to Houston. If I recall correctly, my step-pops was on drugs in New Orleans, and his family was in Houston. And I guess it was like, oh, gotta get out of New Orleans. The city is evil, the city is wild, it's crazy. I won't do drugs in Houston, basically. And of course, you know, that ended up a lie. And you know, I'm not making light of that because I truly do know that addiction it really is a disease.
Bring the camera over here, man.
He was the quarterback.
Let him know.
He was the quarterback.
I'm skinny, but I used to be running niggas over, boy. That's one thing they don't know. The boy used to be balling out here.
Out here. It's in the gym right now. It's in the gym. Bring him to the gym tomorrow.
Yeah?
It's in the gym.
Tomorrow.
Greg, no, we're gonna get it today. We're gonna get it today.
Yeah, let's do it. Number one right here.
Yeah, you see it?
I want to put it in there yesterday.
No, they want to know yesterday.
Yeah, you see all the dirt on it, dude. You see all the
This is the playground. He got his little all-star game that going on right here. His quarterback years, y'all, 5 and 6. We renamed it after the coach that died, Buddy Lawson. This is where we all started at, grew up at, right here, man. Right here, this is where August did his thing at. His first year is 5 and 6, right here. Quarterback. Run the field.
I don't know, at some point, I think my creative juices kicked in because I used to play baseball, basketball, football. By the way, I really did love baseball. All of a sudden, one day was like, all right, I'm off that now. I like music. It shifted my whole everything, my whole demeanor. Like, young boy turned into a man. All of it started to shift. I'm small. I done gained weight now, and I done, you know, started to beef up. But when I was younger, I was really small and really frail. You know, it's just kind of how my family built. But I wasn't trying to have niggas run me over no more. So I didn't miss it. Nah, I didn't miss it at all.
So many things I got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Must be nice having someone who's slow to take and quick to give. Must be nice having someone who sticks around when the rough times get fixed. Someone whose smile is bright enough to make projects feel like a mansion. Must be nice.
Welcome to AAU. Look to your left. Look to your right. Look behind you. Look in front you. Man, some of you niggas ain't gonna make it. This is an exclusive.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your love. I love each and every one of y'all, man. It's been so good. 100, man. Get home safe.
Boy, don't you know I'm from New